Anything else that you found particularly helpful
I
from
mean,
calls?
like anything else, I mean, it's good to kind of brainstorm and get a different perspective. I mean, that's a critical element that you don't get working with it by yourself.
Okay.
I mean, you just don't get that, without someone like yourself who focuses on this. I mean, there's a niche that you provide. You're providing a very strong niche in something. So,
Well, I appreciate that. Was there anything between our first call with the goal setting, like was there, if there's one takeaway that you felt like was like, wow, like just this alone really helped me, aside from what you've already said, was there anything else?
again, it's not really. I mean, it's what we did, which was you've got your checklist, which I think is a very valuable checklist. But we talked through it. We discussed around it, meaning the profile picture, the headline, the summary, the recommendations. I mean, that there's a lot of value in going through that. Not just if you published it on a checklist, yeah, maybe some people would take and run with it, but I think most people would still need the time to talk through it,
Mm.
hash, brainstorm around it, ask questions, understand it better. If they don't believe in something, like I had some question marks on some things, we walked through them, and I'm not going to
Mm.
say I'm a 100% believer in everything, but it
Yeah.
opened my eyes to a different perspective to think about it.
Right. And I appreciate that you understand that, because that is, I don't know, 99% of the time the case is like, people could take information and run with it. And, as long as they apply it, they may learn stuff. It may take a lot longer, but it's not the same of having that like individual personalized time to ask questions and get clarification on things. Like, for example, I even thought about your question last call when you talked about the recommendations and why it even mattered, right? And I said, well, look, if I had a recommendation from Tony Robbins saying Scott's one of the up and coming leaders in the coaching space, you take a closer look at me. And if you're going for a role that like yours with a lot of competition, you want to have whatever you can to really stand out as much as possible, because all you
Right.
got great. I mean, that's the thing. You're not competing against people that aren't very talented to get where they are. That's the challenge, is all you guys are.
Hey,
So
I mean, it's very simple. The pyramid gets thinner as it goes up. So
yeah.
it's there's just as many people that are ready to knock you off of it.
Yep. So that's probably why it takes 6 to 12 months for, an executive C-level role to fill, because I talk to these people all the